General Motors IPO will probably seek to raise $8 billion to $10 billion. As Julie mentioned, our David Welch broke that story, and he joins us on the phone from Detroit. David, what more can you tell us about this?
Well, this deal had been the kind of $12 to $16 billion ballpark, maybe 10 to 15, depending on the source out there. And the Treasury Department had always been a little bit tepid on the size of the deal. GM wanted a big deal. Chairman and CEO Ed Whitaker, well, he's only chairman now, who is outgoing. He's going to retire. He wanted a very big deal. They wanted the government out of their hair as quickly as possible. But the Treasury Department, they need price. They need a good price to get a return to the taxpayers. And going out with a big deal just floods a lot of stock out there and could drive the price down.
David, a larger deal at a lower price, would that throw a wrench into this?
Well, what it does, the government needs $131 a share to break even. And if you go out with a big deal now and you get some factor less than that, it puts a lot of pressure on subsequent offerings in the next couple of years to make up what you sacrificed this year by trying to go big. And that's the calculus the Treasury Department is trying to do.
Hey, David, in the bankers who are trying to shop this IPO, are they finding also that there's not perhaps as much demand as has been anticipated?
Well, I'm hearing a little flickerings that they haven't gotten a lot of people beating a path to their door. That there is some genuine interest, but there hasn't been this big groundswell. Now, it's fairly early days, and you've got a couple months here, or a month and a half at least, before they start selling it. Now, the market just isn't very good right now, and that's weighing on this as well. And I think that's another reason for the sobriety or the conservatism with Treasury.
Now, David, as you said, it is still early days. We're still more than a month away from, at least that's what we think, from this IPO. Is there a chance that this size could change again?
Sure, they could go as a little, I was told, as $6 billion. Now, they don't want to do that because that's sort of the bare bones minimum you need to give investors real liquidity out there. And if you don't offer them the right amount of liquidity, it's just another deterrent to buy the stock. So I don't see them going that low. But, if the market stays poor like this, you could see all kinds of things happening. You could see changes in size. You could see changes in price. You could see delayed in timing. We saw that late summer with a lot of other deals.